Hello everybody, hello world. We are back. By request, you guys are loving the Mandela Effect videos. So I'm here, 2019, new year, to tell you about some new Mandela effects that are affecting everybody, because everybody seems to like the Mandela Effect videos. They're the most popular videos on my YouTube, and I have a lot of different types of videos going, but those are the ones people want to hear. What is the Mandela Effect, you ask? It is memories that are potentially false memories that we could be misremembering. As time goes by, our memory is very flawed and it has problems remembering. That's one theory. Or we're in a parallel universe and things are changing and timelines are shifting. We don't know, but things that we thought we remembered a certain way are now different than how we remembered them. And there's kind of different pieces within the Mandela Effect, but the gist of it is things seem to be changing from what we originally remembered, be it a false memory, be it time changing it, be it parallel universes, who knows? But let's go through some today. I'm Jeff Pilkington. This is Launch Industries Now. Intro's back. Anyway, let's go through these one by one. The first one I got for you up here is, since we're in the somewhat holiday season, we have just passed the holiday season actually, but in the spirit of the holiday season, who remembers Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly? Fa la 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 la. Well, I remember Deck the Halls, right? No. It's not. If you go to the actual song, it's now Deck the Hall. It was never Deck the Hall. Deck the Hall with Boughs of Holly. That doesn't even make sense. I remember Deck the Halls. What do you remember? Apparently, it's always been Deck the Hall is the official lyric. No idea. That's the first one. The second one is, so back in 1943, a long time ago, there was a poster released that was Rosie the Riveter. America was going through a Great Depression. Women were getting more in the workforce. It was a women's right poster, and it had her flexing a muscle and smiling at the camera. It was this Rosie. Everybody remembered Rosie. Well, she ain't smiling anymore. Now when you look at her, she's got like a frown and she's straight-faced and the muscle's gone. Like, I remember that distinctly. When did Rosie the Riveter change? That's different than it was originally and from what people remember. Next one. Okay, everybody remembers Nightmare on Elm Street. Wes Craven, our favorite villain, Freddy Krueger. Now, a lot of people remember that, you remember the sweater he wore that was really famous, the striped sweater? What color do you remember it? I remember it being black. Apparently now it's these green, like if you look him up, it's green and it's always been green. I don't remember the green stripes, green and red. I remember black and red. Like, what do you remember? Because it's now green and red stripes. I always remember the black and red. Okay, this one is crazy. Mickey Mouse Steamboat Willie cartoon, 1928. Do you remember Mickey Mouse when he was the captain and he was, kind of singing and doing the ship? And what did he have on? What do we all remember? Suspenders, the Mickey Mouse suspenders. Do you remember him? He never wore suspenders. There were never suspenders in the Mickey Mouse Steamboat Willie. I remember suspenders. What do you remember? They never existed. There were no suspenders. Crazy. Okay, the favorite Oscar Wilde book, which everybody remembers being The Picture of Dorian Gray. It's now The Portrait of Dorian Gray. Do you remember it being picture or portrait? Because if you look it up, when you Google it, it now clearly says Let's see here. It says picture of Dorian Gray. If you look it up, everything says picture. I remember it being portrait. Everything now says picture. The portrait of Dorian Gray. It was definitely portrait, but no records of that. It's always been picture, apparently. Very strange. Okay. Do you remember in the 80s, the guy that, crazy Richard Simmons, who brought fitness into everybody's home, where he was like, let's work out, let's see it, like the big hair. And what do you remember distinctly about Richard Simmons that everybody remembers? He wore a headband with the hair and the headband. He did all those crazy workouts and everything. He never wore a headband. No, there was never a headband, ever. He never wore a headband. Like, if you dig deep down and look real far, you might find him wearing like one headband way back. But on all his videos, he never wore a headband. That is freaking strange, because I remember that. I was a little kid. And the final one I have for you is, you know, the laughing cow on the cover of like, it's like a cheese brand. It's the laughing cow. Yeah, the laughing cow cheese. Now I remember the cow having like earrings, having some gold earrings, hoops, and a nose ring. Well, that never happened. There's no nose ring, and now the damn cow has these cheese packets hanging from its ears. How did that happen? Like, it doesn't even look right. Like, if you look at all the photos in Google, like the poor cow now has cheese packets hanging from its ears. Like, that's not, where did the regular earrings go and the nose ring? Like, they said that never existed. It never existed. Not in this timeline. Maybe not in my memory or anybody else's memory. Are we all going crazy? Like, what's going on here? Anyway, that is your set of Mandela Effects for today. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you guys for watching. I know I've been kind of on a break this past month or two. Started up a podcast now, which I'm putting up there every week or two. Me and my friend Kira are interviewing different people who are doing interesting and different things to help the world and to help humanity. It's for a good cause, and it kind of gets the word out. And who doesn't have a podcast these days? I mean, everybody, if you don't have a podcast, it's just like... Anyway, thank you for tuning in. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a like below or subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also do that below. I'll post all my social media. I will also list these Mandela Effects in the information below. So it's right down there. Click the red button. You can see all the details there. I am doing a podcast this afternoon, which I'll be live on Instagram for, but I will also post that later tonight or tomorrow on my YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will try to have more of these videos in the oncoming weeks because I love coming here and just chatting with you guys about Mandela Effect, which seems to be the favorite. So thank you. Have a wonderful day. I'm Jeff Pilkington. This is Launch Industries. We are out.